It was me. Okay, Puff. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's be friends. We need to talk, man.
Right. And
this is Rob talking, man. This is BR talking, man.
Yeah. And it's so
I don't got no beef with the man.
Right.
No beef with Puff, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I think it's time we, as a community, have a conversation about Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, Sean Combs, or whatever he calls himself this decade, who at the time of this recording is reportedly worth $900 million. These are some of the artists that have been signed under the label known as Bad Boy. Recently, after the passing of DMX, a former Bad Boy label member, Black Rob, age 51, came to his end. And we saw his very sad final moments where it was revealed that he was homeless and suffering from health complications for the last 5 years, whose cause of death was revealed to be cardiac arrest. Then we have Craig Mack, who also transitioned at the age of 46, who also was quite ill for some time and later succumbed to his illnesses, whose cause of death coincidentally turned out to be heart failure. We also have Heavy D, who signed a deal with Bad Boy in 1999 and left this life at the age of 44 from a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot that traveled to his lungs, and also he had heart disease. Then there's the relationship between his artist and the American judicial system, where we have Loon, who was arrested while on a trip to Brussels for conspiracy with the intent to traffic drugs. G-Dep, who was sentenced to 15 years for eliminating someone from this life. Then Black Rob also spent 4 years in prison for robbery. And let's not forget Shine, who spent 10 years in prison and was then deported back to his native Belize after allegedly taking the rap for Diddy in a nightclub shooting, which went on to add to Diddy's so-called street cred, and where Jennifer Lopez ingratiated herself into the black community, was welcomed, became J-Lo, or Jenny from the block, or whatever she calls herself, and when she got what she needed, returned to her pseudo-Hispanic roots. Fortunately, Shine went on to be elected as a representative in the Belizean House of Representatives, and of course, Diddy had this to offer. His congratulations, seen here. His financial dealings with his artists are the stories of now urban legend, and one who we all thought was a close friend, confidant, and brother, all words he's used to describe this individual, was Mace, who is quoted as saying, "Your last business practices knowingly has continued to purposely starve your artists and have been extremely unfair to the very same artists that helped you obtain the iconic award and the iconic Bad Boy label." He continued with saying that, for example, "You still got my publishing deal from 24 years ago in which you gave me $20,000, which never makes me want to work with you as any artist wouldn't after you know someone is robbing you and tarnishing your name when you don't comply with his horrendous business model." Agreeing with Mace was former 112 singer Q, who said that, "I get where Mace is coming from because I'm in the same situation. However, it's a contract we signed when we were teenagers and legally he did nothing wrong." Two things are clear. Diddy cares about Diddy alone, and he sees relationships as strictly business. And when that relationship stops giving him notoriety or money, he's done and you're left to fend for yourself. And two, there's no healthcare in hip hop. Yes, they have a union, but the ever-changing stipulations make it difficult for the artist to maintain medical care. So this is his current roster, which comprises of French Montana, MGK, Janelle Monáe, and yes, Bow Wow, who is more known now for clout chasing rather than any musical talent. And all I can say to all of them is to watch your heart, literally, and your pockets, because Diddy will definitely take that. Do you think Diddy is just doing what all these so-called music moguls do? You know, use the talent to maintain their own individual wealth, no matter the cost? Or Do you think that he should at least offer some assistance to these men when they are clearly suffering? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share. Also, turn on your notification bell and stay tuned for more. And I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe.
You my man. You put me on.
But
You made me shine. You know what I'm saying? I know. Man, wish I could do that again.